Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Before Tuesday's action gets kicked off, let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL East, the St. Louis Cardinals paid visit to Little Havana to take on the Fish at Marlins Park, and it was the Marlins who emerged in extra innings with the win. The final was 1-0. Ivan Adair grabbed the win in relief, his 5th on the year. The Mariners matched up against the Nats in an interleague contest in the nation's capital, and it was the Nats who came away victorious. The final was 10-2. Ian Kinsler launched a pair of home runs and drove in 4 along the way. Tanner Roark earned the victory on the mound, his 8th of the season. The Giants were at Citizens Bank Park to do battle with the Phils, and it was the boys from San Fran who collected the W in this one. The final score was 14-3. Brandon Belt turned in a nice performance offensively with 3 base hits. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Metropolitans did battle with the Brewers in Milwaukee, and the Brewers came away with the win. The final was 2-0. Willie Peralta earned the victory on the hill, tossing a complete game gem. The Atlanta Braves matched up against the Buccos at PNC Park, and the Pirates came away with the win. The score was 6-5. The Reds paid visit to Wrigley Field to take on the Cubbies, and the Reds blew away the competition 8-2. Joey Votto collected 4 hits and led the charge offensively for the winning side. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. Tony Cingrani started and pitched well enough to earn his 6th victory of the season. The Rockies paid visit to the Valley of the Sun to take on the D-backs, and it was the D-backs who grabbed the victory. The final was 9-8. Martin Prado had a huge day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3. Brad Ziegler got the win out of the pen, his 6th so far this year. The Padres paid visit to the City of Angels to take on the Dodgers, and it was the Dodgers who came out on top. Final score was 5-2. Victor Martinez was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs. The Blue Jays paid visit to the Orioles in Baltimore, and it was the O's who came away victorious, 9-3. Matt Wieters was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits. The Tigers were in Chicago to take on the White Sox, and the White Sox were the victors. Final score was 4-2. John Danks was the winning pitcher in this one, his 7th victory of the year. The Yanks were in Cleveland to play the Indians at Progressive Field, and it was the Tribe who came away victorious. Score was 4-1. Corey Kluber gave the bullpen a day off, turning in a complete game effort in the win. The Boston Red Sox were at the K to do battle with the Royals, and it was the Royals who came out on top, 7-2. Jim Carey was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game. Jay Happ was the winning pitcher in this one, his 7th victory of the year. The Oakland Athletics paid visit to the Twins at Target Field in Minneapolis, and Minnesota was the winner. The final score was 8-6. Brandon Cherry led the charge offensively with 3 RBIs in the contest. Brian Dunsing pitched well enough to earn his 1st victory of the year. The Rays matched up against the Angels in Anaheim, and it was the Halos who prevailed. The final score was 9-1. Pablo Nunez was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits. C.J. Wilson earned the victory on the mound, his 8th of the season. The Rangers traveled to Houston to take on their division rivals, the Astros, at Minute Maid Park, and it was the Rangers who came away victorious. The score was 6-5. Derek Holland threw well enough to earn his 9th W of the year. He is among the AL leaders in wins. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.